Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Karthik sir. Today our topic is heat. Previous class we have discussed about light, color subtraction, reflection of light. Understood? Today our topic is what? Heat. Heat is a form of energy. Heat is a what? Form of energy which flows from a hot body to a cold body, or always it transferred from higher temperature region to low temperature region. Understood? You know, in a vehicle, the engine or the heat produced from the fuel converted into what? Mechanical energy. The fuel produce heat inside the engine which converted into mechanical energy. Clear or not? Next one. Heat is a form of energy which flows from hot body to a cold body, or the region of higher temperature to a region of what? Low temperature. Work. The ability to do work is called energy. And at the time of when a machine is doing work or any vehicle is doing work, means work is converted into energy. In the same way, energy is done due to, or energy is what possible due to what? Work done only on a body or by the body. Now what is the unit of heat? What is the unit of heat? The unit of heat is joule, or you can say capital J. Joule, or what? You can say capital J. Other unit also there. Suppose you are eating food, that one you are getting energy. Heat energy also you are getting. Means in that case we are considering calories. What? Calories. And 1 calorie is equal to how much joule? 1 calorie is equal to 4.2 joule. Actually it is 4.1 something, but we are taking what? Approximately what? 4.2 joule. Now just reverse. 1 joule is equal to what? 0.24 calorie. 1 calorie is equal to 4.2 joule, whereas 1 joule is equal to what? 0.24 calorie. Clear? Next one. Some higher unit also there. Kilocalories. 1 kcal means 1 kilocalorie is equal to 4200 joule. Because 1 calorie is equal to 4.2 joule, 1 kilocalorie will be multiplied with thousands. That is what? 4.22 joule, 4200 joule, or 1 kilocalorie is equal to 1000 calorie. Yes. So this 4.2 joule per calorie is called mechanical equivalent of heat and has the symbol joule. Mechanical equivalent of what? Heat, and same as what? Joule. This is because under ideal condition 1 calorie of heat can be converted into 4.2 joule of mechanical work or any work, means 1 calorie of heat can produce 4.2 joule of heat energy, or it can produce, or it can work how much? 4.2 joule. You know that energy unit also joule, work energy also joule, and heat energy also joule. Heat energy also what? Joule. Clear? Next one, kilocalories. I told you kilocalories also one term, higher unit of calorie. If you want or you require a large amount of energy, heat energy, that food we are eating, from there also we are getting energy. In that case we are taking what? Kilocalories. We are taking what? Kilocalories. When we are doing physical exercise or you are running, cycling, in that case we are spending some energy, and that energy again we are getting by what? Eating food. By consuming food we are getting energy. When you are doing physical exercise, at that time the food, the chemical energy is converted into heat energy, or what? Muscular energy. Different type of energies are there in our body. Clear? Next one, calorie expend in any activities such as weight lifting, cycling, running, jogging, swimming. Everywhere we are spending energy, and that energy again we are getting by eating what? Food. Next, our term is what? Temperature. Next term is what? Temperature. How heat and temperature related, that one also I will tell. Temperature. Understood? So temperature means what? The degree of hotness and coldness of a body. The degree of what? Hotness and coldness of a body is called temperature. And this temperature depends on heat, and heat depends on also this temperature. How? If more temperature, more heat, more hotter the body. Less temperature, less, or it is colder. In this case, suppose you touch a hot object. Suppose you touch a hot object. From that hot object, the heat will transfer towards your body. At that time, you will feel hot. What I told? When you are touching any hot object, from that object, the heat will move to your body, to your hand, then you will feel hot. Understood? But when you touch any cold body, ice cream, ice cubes, any cold body, in that case what happened, you know? From your body, the heat transfer to the object. In that case, you will feel cold. You will feel cold. Understood? If you are touching any hot object, from that object the heat will transfer to your body. At that time you will feel hot. If you are touching any cold object, then from your body the heat will transfer to the object. At that time you will feel cold. During hot summer season, outside temperature is high as compared to our body temperature, and our normal body temperature is what? 37 degree Celsius, 98.6 degree Fahrenheit and 310 Kelvin. In 3 scale I told you our normal body temperature, our what? Normal body temperature is what? 37 degree Celsius, 98.6 degree Fahrenheit and 310 Kelvin. Understood? Yes or no? Next one. During summer season or hot summer days, the outside temperature is more as compared to our body temperature, so that we are feeling hot from outside. The temperature, the heat transferred to our body. But during winter season morning, you are feeling too much cold. Why? Because from your body temperature it will move towards outside, towards the environment periphery. Because your body temperature is 37, outside temperature less than this. In that case, from your body temperature it will move to outside, but in hot summer days from outside it will transfer to our body, so that we are feeling hot. Clear or not? Now temperature, what is the SI unit of temperature? The SI unit of temperature is Kelvin. The SI unit of temperature is what? Kelvin. Understood? So the SI unit of temperature is what? Kelvin. Capital K you will write because it is coming from a scientist name. Coming after what? Scientist name. Next. When you will tell an object is colder, or you can say it is very cold. Why? If it is less than your body temperature, less than your body temperature, then only you can say it is what? Colder. If it is hotter, if it is what? Hotter than your body temperature, or the temperature of that substance is more than that your normal body temperature, in that case you can say it is what? Hotter object. SI unit of temperature is K. In Kelvin, our normal body temperature is 310 Kelvin. How this one we will find? I will tell in next part 2. Okay, heat chapter part 2. I will tell how we can convert Celsius to Fahrenheit, Fahrenheit to Celsius, Celsius to Kelvin, Kelvin to Celsius. Clear? Understood? Next one. Other unit also there. What are the other units? Degree Celsius or degree Fahrenheit. Degree Celsius and what? Degree Fahrenheit. The other unit. That is also coming from scientist name. Degree Celsius also and degree Fahrenheit also. Now temperature scale. What? Temperature scale. Let's see. Temperature what? Scale. Now I told you that 3 scale are there: degree Celsius, degree Fahrenheit and Kelvin. According to that, we have one fixed point, and we are considering water or pure water or ice. Let's see. 2 point, one is melting point or lower fixed point, and another one is upper fixed point. Understood? Lower fixed point and upper fixed point. And lower fixed point also you can say melting point or freezing point, or upper fixed point you can say steam point or boiling point or condensation point. In Kelvin, the lower fixed point is 273 Kelvin and upper fixed point is 373 Kelvin. In degree Celsius, 0 degree Celsius is lower fixed point or melting point of ice, whereas upper fixed point or steam or boiling point of water is 100 degree Celsius. In degree Fahrenheit, the lower fixed point or melting point of ice is 32 degree Fahrenheit, whereas upper fixed point or steam or boiling point of water is 212 degree Fahrenheit. In Kelvin scale, melting point of ice is 273 degree Celsius, 0 degree, whereas in Fahrenheit 32 degree Fahrenheit. Whereas the boiling point of water in Kelvin 373 Kelvin, degree Celsius 100 and Fahrenheit 212 degree Fahrenheit. From here we can see in Kelvin the difference between boiling point and melting point is 100 divisions are there. How many divisions? 100 divisions are there. Clear? In degree Celsius also how many divisions are there? 100 divisions are there. Whereas in degree Fahrenheit 180 divisions are there. How many divisions are there? 180 divisions are there. Clear? Then from here another thing also we can say, 0 degree Celsius is equal to 273 Kelvin and 0 degree Celsius is equal to 32 Fahrenheit. Whereas 100 degree Celsius is equal to 373 Kelvin and 100 degree Celsius is equal to 212 what? Degree Fahrenheit. This much understood or not? This much understood or not? Tell me. Next one. Conversion of one scale to other scale. Today only I will tell you the formula. Next class again we will discuss from this temperature scale. Again we will discuss from where? Temperature scale. Okay. Let's see. When you convert one scale of temperature to other scale, then which formula you have to follow? Let's see. First, Celsius and Fahrenheit, degree Celsius and degree Fahrenheit relation. C by 5 is equal to F minus 32 by 9. This is the formula, first formula. Means C given, means in place of C you put degree Celsius given and asked degree Fahrenheit. So what happened? In that case, in degree Celsius place you will put the value and F you will get. If F given and C asked, then in place of F you will put the value and you will get what? C. Another formula also there. F is equal to C given. If degree Celsius given and told convert into degree Fahrenheit, then which formula? F is equal to 9 by 5 into C plus 32. F is equal to 9 by 5 into C plus 32. Next formula, C is equal to 5 by 9 F minus 32. F minus 32 bracket, single term, okay? This is the relation between degree Celsius and degree Fahrenheit. Another relation is there, degree Celsius and Kelvin. What is the relation? Kelvin is equal to degree Celsius plus 273 and degree Celsius is equal to Kelvin minus 273. This formula you have to learn. You have to learn this formula when degree Celsius asked, how you will get? By putting the F formula, or by putting the C formula, or by using Kelvin and degree Celsius relation. Suppose Fahrenheit to Kelvin given. What? Fahrenheit to Kelvin given, then what you will do? It is visible or not that side? Visible. Kelvin is equal to, I told Kelvin and what? Fahrenheit. 5 by 9 F minus 32 plus 273. This is also one relation. Kelvin asked 5 by 9 F minus 32 plus 273 you can do. From Fahrenheit to Kelvin relation. Today this much only. Next class again we will discuss this formula and so many numericals we will do, and according to this formula we will convert from one scale to other scale, one temperature scale to other scale. This much you write in your copy, practice it. Automatically when we will start our next session you will able to find C formula, F formula, C and K relation, C and F relation, K and F relation. Okay, thank you everybody.